I feel really bad about the last video being so shit. I just kind of had it on my computer for like 8 months, fully edited, so I just kind of decided to post it because I'm lazy. So I decided, why not just remake the last video? No, it's not the last video. Why not just remake the camera video? Because, you know, I'm feeling particularly lazy. By the way, shout out to YouTube for fucking disabling all comments on that video without telling me. Anyway, what's interesting about making videos is that if the video itself is really, really low quality, it doesn't really matter, because as long as you have a good microphone, it's pretty easy to watch. But if you have a good camera and really, really bad audio, then the whole thing really starts to fall apart, huh? So I'm basically telling you super early on, this video is going to be unwatchable. In my opinion, microphones are one of the hardest things to like go shop for, because if you don't know all that much about microphones in the first place, you're gonna end up buying a bunch of just shit that you don't fucking need. And I know that because I did the exact same thing. Just take my advice and just abuse the shit out of return policies, alright? Because they're gonna be like your best friend when you find like a fucking thing that you don't know what it does and that you didn't need at all, and you can just send that back and get your money back early on. Like, here's an example. I have this fucking like box thing that I have like since like 2017 when I bought like my 2 first microphones. Do you know what it does? Because I don't. I paid like 20 bucks for it and I still have no fucking clue what the hell it's for. I think it's supposed to like take in multiple mic inputs or something, but it doesn't work. It does literally nothing. I don't know what it's for. I just have it. Or another example, like some fucking aux cables. Did you know that aux cables can be different, by the way? Because I only found that out about 4 years ago. So you see how this little piece of shit here, it has 3 prongs on it, only 3. That means it can only travel. No, that means it can only either input information or output information. So it can either take audio from a speaker and play it out loud, or it can take audio from a microphone and input it to something like a computer. But if you get a cable with 4 prongs on it, it can do both at the same time. Wow! So yeah, just basically, you don't really need these, like, ever. I don't know why they still make them, but they just do. And also, before we get this started, I'm no audiophile. I really don't give a shit about, like, audio stuff as long as I can, like, hear it without hurting my ears. Including, like, what I have. My stuff isn't even, like, that good. Anyway, let's start from the top and let's fall, like, all the way down to hell. Let's get this out of the way first, because I know a lot of people really seem to care for some reason. This is a stadium microphone. It is just a USB condenser. It comes with a shock mount and a boom arm, so you don't have to buy them separately. Where's the pop filter for it? I have a pop filter. It also comes with this pop filter I don't use. So overall, this thing's gonna cost you about 200 bucks from JB Hi-Fi. By the way, I'm Australian, so if you're American, and this is why it upsets me when I still see people buying fucking Blue Yetis. They're not necessarily bad mics, but the price is just no longer what it used to be. On Amazon, it'll charge you like 250 bucks just to buy the microphone with its own shitty stand. It doesn't even come with a boom arm. It's also like this fucking tall, so I don't know why you would want that. Personally, don't recommend the Yeti. So anyway, now that we got the only good microphone out of the way, let's drop like 80 pegs. Oh, this is not. So first up, we have the BM800, the good old-fashioned terrible microphone that you can buy off of eBay. When I bought this bad boy, it was about $25 for a full kit. However, mine didn't come with a boom arm. It only came with a shock mount, so that's cool, I guess. So one fun fact about this microphone is that it uses an XLR connector. What's great about XLR connectors is they can transmit something called phantom power. And phantom power is basically giving the microphone the power that it needs to boost the audio to a better quality. But you see, the cable it gives you when you buy it is XLR to aux cable. And if you really want to learn something super quick, never, ever, ever do this. This is what this sounds like in a nutshell. If some mics don't get the power that they need, they scream internally. Holy shit, this thing sounds bad, I'm sorry. So anyway, I have 2 of them. Next on my list of things that people would probably use is the built-in microphone on any camera or like phone or something. For some reason this one is stereo, so I'm pretty sure if I like move over here, it like sounds like I'm to the right or something, and if I move like back here, it's like now I'm in front of you, I guess. I don't know why it's stereo. Usually microphones tend to stay mono. This is obviously the easiest choice on the list, because ain't nobody gonna be syncing up no fucking external microphone to your goddamn like TikTok. If you have to use it, go ahead. Don't know why you would want to, but there it is. I would still recommend this over the BM800s though, I'm not gonna lie. It's also probably really quiet. I'm gonna have to boost these all like in post, and it's gonna sound like garbage. So yeah, I mean, I guess the only time you really wouldn't want to use the built-in camera microphone is when your built-in camera microphone sounds anything like this. I don't know why I still have this. Remember when I was talking about those 4-pronged aux cables? Well, this is a situation that you kinda need that. You see, when you have headphones with a built-in microphone, you need to be able to transmit microphone input and stereo output. So if you're looking at like an Amazon listing and it's a headset and it boasts like high-quality microphone with like an intense surround sound gaming setup and it has a 3-pronged aux cable, fucking never look at it again and rate it like 0 stars. What's funny is some people end up buying those and then like they join a chat with their friends on like their PlayStation and like they can either hear their friends talking about how stupid you are, or you can talk at your friends about how stupid you are. However, I have failed to mention that this thing doesn't actually use aux. This one uses USB. Ooh. You know, which gives it the nice RGB finish for some fucking reason. Now, obviously, a headset microphone is never going to be as good as like a full-on condenser mic. No one is trying to say that, okay? It's not going to come close to a real microphone. Now, I'm not saying this thing is terrible. I'm actually quite impressed by how well it's doing. However, this is also one of the more expensive sets of like headphones, so... But really, just don't be the guy who puts the fucking microphone way too close to his goddamn greasy, disgusting mouth. Wow, now that we're back to the good microphone, I bet you really appreciate it, huh? So yeah, it just goes to show why you really should invest more in a microphone than you should a camera. I wonder what the first time I used this microphone in a video was. Jay, put that up on screen so you can see how long I've been using good microphones over a good camera, because boy oh boy was I using a bad camera for a real long time.
4 separated pieces. If it only has 3, that means that there aren't enough cables in the wire and that it won't work as a microphone.
So thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video. There's this glitch going around where like people getting unsubscribed from the channel. Share this with your friends. Don't make hot chocolates with Milo. Bye.